So that's what I'm doing. So you're gonna have to. I keep wearing this beanie because my hair is jacked up, and I need a hairdresser to come fix me up. But with that Corona situation, I can't get nobody to come to my house. So I'm gonna have to let my wife Lori cut it. I'm gonna have her do it on live feed, and I think I'm gonna pick just a haircut out of a magazine, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, honey, I want that haircut," and I'm gonna give her a crack at it. Not a crack addict, a crack at it. So, hey, what's up, Harrison? What's up, Kenny? What's up, Melissa? Oh, just chilling, just hanging out. Old Soul, how you doing? Watching on YouTube. What's up? Brandon Stewart, Kane, what's up, man? Jared, Danny Hayes, Terry Phillips, what's up? Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I'm just trying to make sure that. Wow, I have dog hair on me still, man. I got two dogs. A mullet? No, I can't do a mullet, man. I can't rock a mullet. Jonathan Fitch, what's up? Hey, I used to have a mullet. I used to have a mullet back in the day, and man, I got stuff in my eye. Back in the day, I had a mullet, man, and I looked like a champ. I mean, I'm just gonna say it right here on live feed. I looked like a champ. Sherry, what's up? Joshua, what's up? So we got people watching from YouTube and people watching from Facebook. Tekoa Jones, saw you guys at Four Rivers Church in Calvert City. You and I talked about pursuing music as a career. That conversation is forever changing my life because of that. I'm in a band now. That's awesome, dude. That is so cool. Ricardo, what's up? Phil, how you doing? Some of you guys and gals won't be able to see some of these comments because there are people that are watching from YouTube and people that are watching from other Facebook pages. So if you're watching from a Facebook page and you're like, man, there's like one of us on here. I don't, like, who's he talking to? I'm talking to people on other Facebook pages and on YouTube. And so I just want to make sure that I'm trying to go live as much as possible just to let you know, man, I'm here with you. I love you guys. And when I say guys, I mean gals too. So don't be judging me. This is a judge-free zone. I know that's right. Can we have a DJ air horn for a judge-free zone? Yes. David, what's up, man? What are you guys up to tonight? Has anybody taken on any new hobbies lately in the quarantine? I know some of you have actually had to work. So, Terry may be one of them. No, Terry says, I hope y'all come up to South Bend area whenever this pandemic is past. Hey man, we want to hit the road. We want to hit the road. A flat top, man. I couldn't do a flat top. I don't think my hair won't stand up. Kane says he's taking up his new pastime is Xbox. All right, I feel you. I hadn't been playing any video games. Of course, I'm not good at video games anyway. Every time it never fails. Every time I get on and I play a video game. Sorry guys, I got something in my eye and it is bothering me. Every time I play a video game, it never fails. I'm the guy that's gonna get the kid that's gonna play with me, that's just gonna cuss me out. A little 8-year-old saying words I didn't even say till I was 25 years old. I mean, these kids cuss they make words up. They make cuss words up, and you just know it's a cuss word. You don't even know what it means. You're like, man, how did I draw the little tyrant that's playing in my situation, in my game? Man, these kids, these little bad kids. Sometimes you just want to put them over your knee and whoop them like you was their daddy. You know what I mean? Just listening to music. Michael says, I saw you guys in my youth days, Six Flags, Valencia, California, Califas. That's awesome, man. Yeah, we've been doing it a hot minute. What's up, Gaston? I see your nasty mocos in your eyes, man. I cannot. There's something in my eye, in that eye, and I cannot get it out, and I don't know what I'm gonna do about it. And when you're alive, there's nothing you can do, like, because everybody's already watching you. You know what I'm saying? And so you just do this, but you're not supposed to touch your face. But if you're not supposed to touch your face, how you get this stuff out of your eye? Unless I grab that hand sanitizer and just put it in there and just go for it and see what happens. Watching Chicago PD. All right, Sherry. I actually watched a couple of those like CSI shows. I started watching a couple of those CSI shows, and it was, you can get into those things pretty quick. Gaston says he's gonna have to whoop whoever dressed me. What am I supposed to do, man? My hair's jacked up. I can't. I mean, I have to wear this thing, and this is a comfy hoodie, so I'm gonna wear it every day. If anything, all I'll do is change I'm gonna change my chones, and that's about it. I may not even take a shower. I just don't see the need in it. Jeremiah says needing prayer for kidney stones and an umbilical hernia pain. Umbilical hernia pain. I don't know what that is, but that's very painful, Jeremiah. I know kidney stones are like supposed to be the worst thing ever. So, man, prayers for you, bro. Just don't pick your nose. Just don't pick your nose live and you're all good. Yeah, I mean, that happens too. I'm volunteering my free time to our church and helping get our new life center ready for operation when our governor orders this quarantine to be over. All right, Vicky. How many of y'all got one of those governors, man, that's just overstepping their boundaries, man? Like you can't buy seeds to plant a garden. Not like I'm going to plant a garden anyway, so I'm all mad about it. Man, you can't even get seeds anymore, man. Come on, man. When's the last time I was out there planting some garden? You get mad about stuff you never would have bought in the first place. It's just the fact that someone told you can't buy it. Oh, come on. How many of y'all do that? I do it all the time. I get mad. I get mad for no reason. Oh, too late. Don't pick my nose. David Davis. Let's have an applause for David Davis. Yeah, picking his nose, man. I'm going to give him a bicycle horn. That's for picking your nose. I'm listening to Hope Rising live on Facebook and listening to Joe Rowe on Facebook. All right, Arthur. All right, Arthur. Michigan. Mike is from Michigan. Oh, man. God bless you, bro. Yeah, good governor in Texas. That's right. Arkansas is good. Love our governor, but I personally feel like it's just a little too soon. Love Texas, though. I feel you, David. I feel you. Allison says, we got one. Virginia's governor is ridiculous, Vicky says. That is true. That guy is a nitwit, man. I know I'm a Christian. I'm not supposed to talk bad about. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. But at the same time, dude, if that dude's a nitwit, man. How does that guy dress up in blackface like 3 different times? Him and the Canadian Prime Minister, and nobody says nothing about it. But I walk out the house being Mexican, all of a sudden I don't know where I was going with that. Hurts really bad. Oh, hurts really bad while having kidney stones. Not a good combination, man. I don't even know what to say, bro, because that just sounds painful. Also, from watching from YouTube, says I know how to pickle vegetables. Thankfully, man, I've tried to. I did this thing. I don't know if anybody's ever seen this before. And you're gonna think it's gross, and that's cool with me. To each his own, okay? But it was gross. I'm not gonna lie to you. I took pickles, right, and I put Kool-Aid in the pickle juice. Did anybody see that? Where you take the pickles, take them out, you dump. No, I think that you use the pickle juice that's in there and put a little water in there, and then you mix Kool-Aid and you stir it around. Then you put the pickles back in it, and then you have like a Kool-Aid flavored pickle. And a lawnmower to walk outside. Man, I'm gonna tell you what, that's how I get in. That's how I'm gonna get into some of these famous people's houses. I'm just gonna roll it with a lawnmower. They're gonna think I'm part of the crew. But dude, that pickle Kool-Aid, whatever, that stuff was nasty. I thought it was gonna be fire too. I was like, cause I like pickles, man. I was like, man, a little sweet, a little bit of sour. This thing's gonna be fire, dude. It was horrid. It was horrid, man. Indiana governor just follows Michigan's governor. Soon as Michigan does something, our governor follows. Looks like a lost puppy. Can't seem to think for himself. Man, that's a bummer, man. That's a bummer. Look, I'm all for social distancing and all that kind of stuff. Don't get me wrong, man. And when this whole thing first started, it was iffy, and it's iffy now, you know. And all these people have conspiracy theories, whether it's 5G, this and that, and we, but we know this for a fact that there is a conspiracy, and it has to do with China. Everybody knows that, man. I mean, they're not telling the truth, and now more is coming out about it. And those conspiracy theorists, which I am not one, but those conspiracy theorists don't look so crazy now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, no, man, this dude was right the whole time. Where it was made in a lab, I don't put anything past China. They don't tell the truth over there. You know what I mean? And so I'm just talking about the government. I'm not talking about the Chinese people. All right. I'm talking about the Chinese government. They don't tell the truth. And so we're in this predicament, but you can't point the finger, because if you do, you know, then you're being xenophobic and all this and all that. It's like, dude, that government does not tell the truth, plain and simple. And so we're in this crazy predicament, and I get it, man. We got a social distance, but at the same time, it's like, man, we got to start getting back to doing things again. So many people are out of work. The suicide rate is going up, and I don't know what the numbers are yet. We'll all find out together. Yeah, Chinese people are awesome. That's right, Ricardo. I mean, their government's lying to them too. You know what I'm saying? So it's they're in the same boat we are. I mean, their government's lying to them. But anyway, it's just like I know that the suicide hotlines have gone up 800%. That's nuts. But you know, people are hurting, people are depressed, and people need Jesus. And I know that there's like, well, there's more Jesus on the internet than ever before, but yeah, but there's like, you know, there are people that, you know, are going to go through, and I know that God will have his way, and people are going to go through Facebook, and they're going to land on a pastor or a channel, or a page, man, that's going to touch their life. And I pray for that. But at the same time, we need to be outreaching those lost people. And right now, you know, it's difficult, you know, because you go to Walmart to just buy your groceries and come right back. But man, we need to keep in mind that there are people that are hurting. And so, you know, maybe if you are in a grocery line 6 feet away, maybe try to have a conversation with somebody and let them know that they are loved, that they're not alone. You never know who you're standing next to at a grocery store. You know what I mean? So mid-May, huh? Well, I mean, I think that it's going to be different, obviously, for everybody else. It just depends on where your state is at. And that's the thing. I don't know what's going on with Tennessee. I just know we're still locked in. We can go to the store. We can go. You can't have church, but you can go to a convenience store or a Home Depot or an Electronic Express. But you can't go to a church, even if you were going to social distance. But it is what it is, man. God is still on the throne. I trust him. I know I know God loves his children. And so I put my faith in him, not in my government and not in my governor, But it does help to have good people elected. You know what I mean? We got to be electing the right people, man. Some of this stuff has just exposed a lot of those, man, you give them a little bit of power and they just go crazy with it. Greetings from Pine Bluffs, Wyoming. Awesome. Small town, but I love y'all. All right, Bradley. Conspiracy or not, China has good egg rolls. I think we can all agree on that. Okay, let me see. Governor Cuomo already had a stay-home order effect until April. I'm ready to get out on the road. I'm ready to see you guys. I want to get out on the road and say hello to everybody. Old Soul says, I'm on dialysis. I've been inside for over a month. I'm on dialysis. So I have to self-quarantine, but I'm really getting depressed. We'll be spending my birthday inside next month. Hey, man. Well, we love you, Old Soul. And that's why I'm doing these live feeds, just to let you know that you got people in your corner, man. You got God in your corner, and our band, all of us, and I had the guys on last night, and I'm gonna get them back on. Not tonight. I'm only gonna be on for a few minutes tonight, but I'm gonna get them back on maybe tomorrow and stuff. But set your notifications so when we're on, you can come hang out with us, Old Soul. We would love to hang out with you and talk with you, and we can do it this way. That's the cool thing about technology, is that we can do it this way. Maybe we'll be able to get to meet you as we get back out on the road and things get better. But just know that you are loved. I know that you're hurting right now. I know that you're going through it right now. But you're not alone. You're not alone. Yeah, Jared, that's true. So many lost people don't have Facebook. And what's crazy too is we have to, we talk about with church online, and that's awesome, but first of all, not everybody's preaching the gospel, the true gospel. You got a bunch of people that decided they want to be preachers and they're Facebook preachers, and they don't know what they're talking about, some of them. But there are some amazing pastors online, and I watched two of them this morning. I went to two different services this morning, and so shouts out to Pastor G, and shouts out to Pastor Nick at Faith Alive and Full Life here in Franklin, Tennessee, and Faith Alive in New Braunfels, Texas. I got fed this morning from both of y'all, and I just appreciate y'all. But what's another thing I was going to say too about, you were talking about the internet, is that there are some people, man, especially with this going on right now, there are people that are having to cut off their internet. They're having to cut off their lights. I mean, I think that isn't there now a law, at least in some states, where the electric company can't turn your electric off at least. But internet they can cut it off. And so without internet and not being able to go out and not being able to, you know, I don't know, man, it's just rough. So we got to be praying for the lost, but we also have to be taking every opportunity that we can when we do go out somewhere. And whether it's for groceries or whatever it is, we got to take every opportunity that we can to be a light in a dark place. We get caught up in our own trouble, our own situation, our own like problems. I mean, I know I do. Sometimes I sit there and I think, man, how am I going to take care of my family? Like, music is what I do, and there's no touring. And then I'm like, whoa, no, devil, you won't have another day. Jesus, have your way in my life. Jesus, I trust you. Jesus, you are everything to me. You're the same God you're the same God tomorrow that you were yesterday when you delivered me from my cocaine addiction. I can trust you. I can put my trust in your hands, God. You're the same Jesus that delivered me from alcohol addiction when I felt like there was no way I could ever overcome this. You are the same God today, tomorrow, forever. And we got to speak that over our lives too, over our home. Like, this is your home, Jesus. Have your way. Have your way. I give this house to you. I turn my family over to you, Jesus. I turn my medical situation over to you, Jesus. I turn my finances over to you. I'm not asking for money, Jesus. I'm asking for provision from a God that I know has my back. I'm telling you, we've got to stand strong, and it's not always easy in the middle of being depressed, but we got to stand strong. And not only do we have to stand strong, we got to take every opportunity we can to minister to someone else and not just be worried about our own situation and our own problems. There are other people that have it worse than we do, and it's important that we're a light to those people. Hey, listen, I love you guys. I'm going to be on longer tomorrow. And so I just wanted to come and just encourage you tonight. Share this if there's somebody you feel like needs to hear it. All right. Talk to you guys later. Maybe next time I won't have something in my eye. And if I do, I'll pour some hand sanitizer in there to get it out so I don't touch my face. And we gotta keep that social. That's not social distancing. That's just, I forgot what that's called. Doesn't matter. Bye.